Let's face it, no one is all good or all bad, just like no one is super smart or a complete imbecile. And to be fair, this could be said about my cousin Carl as well. If, in fact, he's making an effort to hide his intelligence, he's doing it so well that he should be considered a genius. But then anyone who so completely hides their intelligence has got to be an imbecile. But this not all good, not all bad thing, let's take John Adams, who was the second president of the United States, and Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president. On the plus side, Adams ended the quasi-war, while Jefferson was a good writer and he invented some stuff. On the negative side, Adams, as president, imprisoned journalists, and Jefferson had something like 600 slaves. Oh, and both of these men were vandals. Trustworthy again, whether you like it or not, with another vital historical fact. In April of 1786, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were on separate diplomatic missions in Great Britain when they decided to meet up for a tour across the country's cultural sites. This was before the two future presidents hated each other. At one point, Adams had called Jefferson a cruel human being, and Jefferson said Adams was effeminate and fat. Their disdain for each other lasted almost until the end of their lives, when they ended up dying on the same exact day, July 4th, 1826. Anyway, while they were in Great Britain, they decided to visit Shakespeare's home at Stratford-upon-Avon. Turns out neither of them was impressed with it. Adams said it was small and mean, while Jefferson complained about the entrance fee. But they made up for their disappointment by vandalizing the place. Adams stood lookout while Jefferson cut off a piece of wood from Shakespeare's favorite chair. This piece of wood was discovered years later in Monticello and put on exhibit in 2006, along with a note from Jefferson that said, "A chip cut from an armchair in the chimney corner in Shakespeare's house at Stratford-upon-Avon, said to be the identical chair in which he usually sat. If true, like the relics of the saints, it must miraculously reproduce itself." Which I guess means the chair might heal itself. Well, honestly, I think he did a better job on the Declaration of Independence. Shakespeare, just so you know, was rather prescient about grave robbers and scoundrels like Jefferson and Adams. In fact, his tombstone at Stratford-upon-Avon was meant to put a curse on grave robbers and maybe, by extension, souvenir collectors like these two scoundrels. It says on Shakespeare's grave, "Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones." Now here's some irony for you. If it's irony always confuses me. Take a visit to Monticello and scratch your name in Jefferson's fireplace mantle. I think that'd be funny, and it might be considered just dessert. And just to protect yourself, use the name Carl. That'd be smart.